Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Sarah. If you are over 40 and you feel like your body has suddenly stopped responding the way it used to, you're not imagining it. For me, the weight gain felt like it just happened almost overnight. My midsection especially was just getting larger and my energy was lower, and maintaining my weight just became harder than it ever had been before. What was confusing for me and honestly frustrating was that I still considered myself to be healthy. And when I looked in the mirror, I didn't fully recognize myself anymore. And that disconnect was hard. I stayed pretty active for the most part, riding my bike, walking to neighborhood stores, and I moved my body pretty much every day. I was eating mostly vegetarian and pescatarian foods at that time, and I wasn't really going to the gym, but I was far from being sedentary. And yet my weight just kept creeping up. I tried all different diets and nothing was really seeming to work. I committed to working out 4 days a week and just waiting for something to click. But nothing seemed to be changing. At first I told myself, maybe it's just vanity. I want to look the way I did when I was younger. But it really went a lot deeper than that. My energy was low and I had more aches and pains, especially in my upper back area. And I knew that carrying all that extra weight just wasn't really helping me how my body was feeling on a day-to-day basis. Well, fast forward almost 7 years later, and I finally realized it was just my hormones. It took me a long time to really understand this fully. But when your hormones change, the same routines that once worked for you before just don't anymore. So that realization alone took time to accept, because you've always been healthy, right? And it can feel a bit defeating to suddenly really struggle with your body. So if any of this sounds familiar, I want you to know that you are not alone. And I also want to be clear that I am also not an expert or a dietitian. I just simply wanted to share my personal experience and what ended up working for me. So about 6 months ago, I started intermittent fasting, and that's what really changed everything for me. This I wouldn't consider as diet, but more of a lifestyle shift. So most days I try to eat within a 4 to 6 hour window, and then I'm fasting the rest of the time. So I typically have my first meal around 11 a.m. and my last one between 3 and 5. And that just depends on if I have food already prepared or I need to go ahead and make something. Within the first week, I definitely noticed something unexpected. I became less hungry overall by not constantly snacking, and my appetite naturally regulated. Then the weight started to come off. But even more important than that was my energy. It was improving. My mood was lifted. I felt lighter, and not just physically, but mentally as well. So right now, I wouldn't say my diet is extreme, but I do try to avoid processed foods as much as possible. I also did stop eating gluten due to a sensitivity, and my diet is mostly whole foods, plant-based, so lots of fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, tofu, sprouts, and superfoods. I try to aim for raw, but during the winter months, I do include some cooked meals, and that balance has truly worked for me. It feels nourishing instead of restrictive when I eat that way. For exercise, I have a Pilates reformer, and that definitely helps my muscles stay strong without stressing out my joints, and it feels sustainable long term, and it's something I actually enjoy doing. This phase isn't about punishing my body, it's more about supporting it. The biggest thing that makes all of this work is consistency. This routine has become an anchor for me. I know that if I were to be really strict during the week and then on the weekends fall back into old habits on the weekends, I would not be seeing the same results. So that honesty with myself really took some discipline. And yes, it does mean that I may say no to foods that I truly love and crave, even when it was very, very tempting. But I had to decide on what mattered more in the long run for me. People say that habits stick when the reward is quick, right? But this actually took some time. I would say about 3 months before I truly noticed a shift. And then others around me were starting to notice it too, not just in my weight, but really in my overall energy, my presence, and just my overall vibe. And that's when I knew this wasn't just about staying slim, it was more about feeling like myself again. If you're struggling with changes in your body over 40, I just want to let you know you are not failing. Your body is changing and it just needs different support now. This isn't about a number on the scale. It's more about your energy and your confidence and feeling like home in your own body again. I hope this helps somebody out there who may be feeling frustrated or alone, because you're not. Thank you so much for watching this video today. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.